Welcome to an episode of You Haven't Read What? I'm Krista.
And I'm Christina. Join us to explore unique genres, childhood favorites, and literary classics as we dive into each other's favorite reads.
Where one of us is very familiar with the book, the other is reading for the very first time. Let's go. Hello.
How are you?
I'm tired.
Yeah. Yeah.
Show me this way. Yeah, we had grandparents in town.
Yep.
It's great. So we got date night last night.
Woohoo.
So we went and saw a movie.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be very late, but the F1 movie was very good.
Yeah.
But yeah, then it's like, we were like, are we going to be good and get up and work out in the morning? We're like, yes, we're still doing this. I was like, oh, that was stupid. We stayed up way too late.
Right. I mean, it takes 90 days usually to get into a habit. So if you keep...
We've been doing good.
Yeah.
My scale is going the right way.
Yeah.
We've been doing good. But I was like, I don't want to get up tomorrow.
I know, right?
Can I be bad? No.
Yeah, I definitely didn't want to get up this morning, but,
It was rough.
you know, yeah.
It was hot today.
It was. We had a heat advisory.
Yeah. And there were storms out by Black Canyon and the Gunnison and Buena Vista.
Okay.
That lightning strikes have caused major fires that are still happening. The whole town of Buena Vista is like evacuated right now. It's already taken out multiple buildings.
Oh, wow.
And the one by Black Canyon of the Gunnison, which is an amazing national park if you haven't been, is they're kind of just letting it burn because it's not really threatening much yet. But they're like, this is really big.
Yeah.
But yeah, lightning strikes caused all that, and then the breeze.
Oh,
I was like,
yikes. Yeah.
I don't like that. We need some rain.
Right. Well, I mean, we did get a lot of rain today, sort of.
So,
Either it was thunder with a little bit of rain, or it was like a lot of rain
for
and
like
then
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
the
really
mountains
weird.
need the rain.
Yes, they do. Except then that rain goes downhill,
Yeah, I know.
and that
Then
downhill,
Arizona and California get it.
and well, not just that, but like Texas has been dealing with their flooding right now, and I believe it's New Mexico.
New Mexico got
also.
a bad one too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is obviously several months
Several
out
months
there
later.
in September. Hopefully they've
Right now, shit's on fire or underwater.
yeah,
Like,
it's been crazy.
crazy right now.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
But anyways, shall we get started?
let's get going. We got 3 chapters to cover tonight.
Woohoo!
So last week we did chapters 3, 4, and 5. Should say Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Welcome. Chapters 3, 4, and 5, which were The Invitation, Back to the Burrow, and Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. Haha,
Yep.
I can say it. There were kind of some fun chapters. We're going to have some more fun chapters tonight, which are 6, 7, and 8, which are The Portkey, Bagman and Crouch, and the Quidditch World Cup.
Okay.
So we're going to have some fun.
Yeah.
See what happens. So starting with chapter 6, the Portkey. My summary is very simple because of this method of travel. I was like, wake up really early to spin and puke.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
Like, gross.
Yeah.
That does not sound like a fun way of traveling.
I mean, none of them really puked. I think the flu is more pukable than this is, but like he only had one finger
Yeah.
on the
You're just like
thing,
attached to it.
and then you're just kind of like,
It said it felt like he had a cord from his navel.
yeah,
Like you're being held by your stomach. Oh.
yeah, that would be kind of creepy.
How would you travel in the wizarding world?
Yeah, I have a lot of things to say about that travel. But anyways,
So Mr. Weasley coming downstairs in his baggy pants and belt and shirt. I was like, Mr. Weasley is in dad mode. He is ready to go.
I know.
He's in muggle dad mode.
I found it funny that within all the commentary for these chapters, when it comes to Muggle like clothing, everybody's just what they think
It's
people wear is
amazing.
hilarious.
It's amazing. We're going to get way more into that later.
But so the very beginning of this book, chapter 6, it talks about how Harry feels like he literally just went to sleep, and that's how I was this morning. I didn't get more than an hour and a half of sleep last night, and then I had to take water to camp, and then
Work on some stuff.
well, and then I came back and I was like, I have a massage in 2 hours. I need to go water and food one of our friends' cats. And I was like, but I need a little more sleep and I needed a shower still. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get another 45 minutes. So I did that. And then I got up, I went to my massage, I went and got lunch, I went and did the cat. And then I came back and I forgot that I hadn't read any of my chapters yet.
Oh no.
So at like 1 o'clock, I am like reading my chapters, and then I'm
7 hours later. Well done.
well, so I read a chapter and a half. So I read halfway through 7, and I was like, I can't keep my eyes open anymore.
Oh,
so I
no.
laid down again. I only got another hour and a half. So it's been like all day, just these little bits of sleep.
Choppy.
Yeah. So I was like, I feel just like Harry right now.
I can relate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
Yeah. And the twins.
dude, how did she know there was something in George's pocket?
She's a mom.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, she literally interrupts the conversation going on, and it was like, George, what do you have in your pocket?
Yeah, she jumps on that one real quick. Although she does say when it says, hold on. Oh, I'm trying to find it. Is that where she steals them? Oh, it's right after that.
Oh, yeah, she,
yeah. So,
the wand.
well, yeah, when she stops them, and George, says Mrs. Weasley sharply, they all jumped. What? Said George in an innocent tone that deceived nobody.
Right? Right.
Is a fantastic description.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I was like, yep, that tracks.
Yeah. And I just was wondering, like, how did she know? Also, we do learn a little bit about apparition and apparating. So I asked, your parents can't apparate you to different places. And then we learn a little bit more about it, and you have to have a license, kind of like a driver's license or whatever, which is kind of neat, or else you have random body parts in different places.
Splinched.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Well, I wonder if it hurts. Like,
Oh, it does.
okay.
We'll come back to that.
But it also looks like, because I doubt Percy has ever apparated to the wood, which, don't get me started on that, because every single time it talks about the wood, I'm like,
It's a
woods.
forest. It's woods. Or forest. Yeah.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
wood.
The wood.
Right.
Yeah, that's very British.
But I doubt he's ever apparated there before. And I doubt Charlie and Bill have also apparated to this
Yes.
thing. So all the times that we've talked about apparating,
You have to have been
you
there
kind of have
before.
to have been there before.
So, yeah, I'm trying to decide if this is what's that called? Like a gap by the author, like a whoops.
Okay. Yep.
Or if we think about it, it could be one of those that the way the ministry sets it up is like maybe they can send very specific pictures or something.
But they don't do that for the port key.
They don't have to for the port key. The port key is pre-arranged that at a certain time, this object is going to disappear and reappear
Right, but
where
they
they
have
said.
no idea what the object is.
They have no idea. It could be anything.
So that's why I'm saying why. So how would they be able to do the apparition picture, but not the port key? Like, why not tell everybody where they're,
Yeah.
like, what they're looking for?
Yeah, that would make it too obvious. I don't
Right.
know. Yeah. So they just know they're looking for a random object,
Okay.
like whatever.
Right.
And yeah, it is definitely a little bit of a loophole or
Okay.
loop. God, what's that word I'm trying? Like a shortcoming in like a gap in the story
Yeah.
as to why they can apparate there. But like I said, I'm wondering if like maybe the week before at the ministry, they set up a tent and they say, stand inside this tent. And then you can apparate to the inside of that tent when they set it up somewhere else. I don't know.
Okay.
It's not well described as to why you can
Right.
apparate to someplace you've never been.
Right. Yeah.
When all along I guess
You're
not
not
all along. We
able
haven't
to.
heard anything about it
Right.
yet. But we find out later you can only apparate places you've been.
Right.
The other slight gap here is that side-by-side apparition is a thing. So you can apparate with somebody who cannot.
Okay.
But I think the reason it doesn't work here is because it's too many people. I think you can apparate with like a buddy.
Okay.
In every other case, it's 1 or 2 people, not 5.
Right. Because even if Percy, Bill, Charlie, and Mr. Weasley all apparate, then they've got Hermione, Ginny, Harry, Ron, and then the 2 twins. So that's 6.
Well, and also let's also assume Percy's too new, and maybe Percy can't side by side.
Kind of
yet.
like a
kind of like a learner's permit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there is definitely a little bit of a gap there. I'm kind of doing the hand wavy. The ministry set something up special, like the same way they added the Dursleys' living room to the Flu Network.
Right.
Like there's something that they do. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not well described.
Okay. Well, and we learned that there are different ministries for every country.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be able to necessarily take a tent to every country to have everybody like that kind of thing.
Bring
so
5 tents. Each
That's
country gets
true.
their own.
That's true.
Yes. We're going to come back to that later too.
But anyways, okay. So the twins had their toffee obviously taken from Mrs. Weasley. But they had them rolled in weird places.
They knew she was going to search them.
Right?
They knew. They're like little drug smugglers trying to get out of the house.
Right? The lining of his jacket. I was like,
and rolled in his pant leg.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, it's actually
like a cigarette.
kind
like
of clever. Yeah.
Right. Like a 60s cigarette pack.
Or I'm picturing like, a 3-year-old with like something stuffed under their jacket. I don't have anything. And it's
Right.
so obvious.
Yeah.
This is my other thoughts. One of the 2.
Right. Exactly.
I was like, oh no.
I just find it funny that she's like, get this stuff out of your pocket right now.
But then they leave without saying goodbye to her.
Okay. So
Ouch.
I get why with their side, but it does hurt as a mom.
It hurts.
To have your kid that angry at you.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Water's only really done it once or twice, but even then she'll like come running anyways and be like, I'm so sorry.
I didn't mean it.
But they're also teenagers. So they're going through that. I hate everyone.
I'm moody and aggressive, and we watched Inside Out tonight. So
Nice. Okay.
yeah, at the very end of it, the puberty button. What's that? I was like, lots of emotions, going crazy,
Yeah.
shenanigans. But yeah, it hurts,
It does. It does hurt.
and I'm always pessimistic. Of like, I mean, especially after this week, we already talked about the weather. The Texas floods just happened. Like,
Yep.
you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You never know. So
Yeah.
never go to bed angry. Never leave without saying goodbye and a hug. Like,
Yep.
oi.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's hard as a mom to like read that, but I'm sure as a kid, like you read that and you're like,
I can
yeah,
relate."
I would be so angry with her too. She took my toffee. Like, come on.
Yep.
I wanted to experiment on people.
Yep. So then we get up on top of the hill
Yes.
across town,
Yes.
and Cedric Diggory is back.
Yes. I was super excited that we got to meet him again and meet his dad. I have things to say about his dad.
As I said, Dad's a little cringe.
Yeah. So before we get to Cedric really quick, though. So Mr. Weasley is telling Harry and Hermione about, well, Harry at least, about how the World Cup works and the tickets and all that stuff. Okay. We talked about with the tickets, possibly, or like if you go to the World Cup, that you possibly might be there for 5 days or, you know, several months or whatever. So some people that have the cheap tickets, which
They have to get there early.
they have to get there 2 weeks early. Okay. So if they have a job, they're already probably struggling because they're buying the cheaper tickets.
Now, in fairness, it doesn't
And
say you have to
then-
stay.
Okay.
So if you could go 2 weeks early and just be living out of there and apparate to your day job and come back. In theory.
Oh, okay.
In theory.
Okay.
Like,
Because I'm like, okay, this is not cool, dude. Like, they're already probably struggling. Like,
Yes.
how are we doing this? I
Yes.
do not understand.
I'm assuming since you don't have to worry about getting in a car, or like say they're from the US
Right.
going to this World Cup in Britain. It's not like
Right.
I can't fly home back and forth every day because that's 12 hours. You can operate immediately.
Okay.
So kind of no matter where you live, you can kind of pop back and forth.
Okay, that makes more sense. Now, also, the organizational part when it comes to this World Cup sounds like a complete nightmare.
Yes, it sounds terrible.
Okay, so they've done it for 429 years. Is that what I read? Something like that.
Sure.
Okay. How is it that they don't have the same plan every year and have figured all these things out?
Why do they not just go to the same place every year? Like, it gets a World Cup, you're supposed to go someplace different, but
Kinda
my
like-
God.
Yeah.
Just pick a little dinky little island off of somewhere and claim it. Put it under a massive invisibility cloak and done. Like, this is where your World Cup final is every year.
Or if you're going to do that, do it similar to like the Olympics, like where
Well, those
like
move every year too.
I know, but like they usually go back to the same places
Eventually.
like so like they're kind of like, okay, so in Bulgaria this is where we do it, and in the United States this is where we do it. So like you have a plan for every time it comes, but
Well,
yet
This could be the plan.
420 something years, dude, and
Mass chaos.
Yeah, I'm like, how?
Yeah.
There should be a lot of things that are the same no matter where they are.
Mm-hmm.
And there should be a lot of things where it's just like, it's just repetitive every year. Like, come on.
Which it could be.
It just makes me want to like be a secretarial person in this pigmented, like.
But I also think, I mean, I'd have to look it up, but how long have the Olympics been going on? And yet I have yet to hear of one in modern times that has like gone off without a hitch.
True.
And
That is true.
The Soccer World Cup, it was in Qatar. Yeah, very recently.
Mm-hmm.
And they built all these new stadiums, and like, I think close to like 100 workers died because they were building the stadiums in the
wow.
dead of summer. So it was like 130.
Oh, no.
And then they ended up, they were like, when they pitched to FIFA, that they could host the World Cup, blah, blah, blah. They had this whole ceiling, like, we're going to make the stadiums this shape and push air down so it's not too hot. After they finished building the stadiums, when it was getting close to World Cup, they're like, yeah, we can't actually do that. It's too hot. We're going to shift this 2 weeks or 2 months or whatever.
Yeah.
And everyone went, what?
Yeah.
Like, these things all have major issues. So it's not
Yeah.
a huge surprise.
I suppose. Yeah.
But like, you're gonna have things.
Yeah, true. Okay. Anyway, so we go up the hill. Everybody's panting. Everybody is like
Hermione.
yeah, got a stitch.
Poor Hermione.
I mean, I would definitely look like that too. So, but so we get to see Cedric and his dad. His dad's
kind of a jerk. Like, his dad's really proud.
He is so beyond
He's
proud
so
of his son.
proud.
So I can totally be on board with that. However,
Read the room.
you don't put down another kid just because you are so
Yeah.
proud of your son.
Also, clearly I'm going to say he hasn't listened. I'm going to guess Cedric has told him what actually happened.
Yeah. Well,
The fact
he
that, like,
kind of says it.
yeah.
I told you.
Dementors, and he fell off the broom and blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. Well, you didn't fall off the broom. Like, he's clearly not listening to
Yeah.
what really happened.
Or he's just specifically leaving certain parts out because he's just like,
just
I don't want
a
to
little
listen to that.
overly proud.
Yeah. He is excited for his son.
He's a little
get it.
cringe.
And he did win. Cedric did win. Okay,
Fair and square.
Yep.
Kind of fair and square.
Sort of, yeah. But like at the same time, Harry is okay with that win. Like he was okay with it when it happened.
I think Wood was the most upset with it.
Exactly.
Losing his mind, but
Exactly. But yeah, I just was like, wow, that's kind of embarrassing for Cedric and Harry at the same time. But then
you can tell Cedric feels so
cringeworthy
bad.
for everybody. And Miss Weasley's is like, okay, and let's like
Moving
figure
on
this
here.
out. Yeah.
Go touch the shoe.
Yeah. The moldy,
The
musky,
old, gross
shoe. Yeah,
boot.
gross. Okay. So in order to use the port key, you have to wait for everybody that is going to use it.
I mean, the port key is going to disappear at a specific
With you.
time, regardless of who's touching it or not.
Okay.
If Harry had stood back and not touched it, everyone else would have gone and he'd be standing there like an idiot.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't know how many people are coming. It just knows I disappear at this exact moment.
Okay. Because I was confused because of all the other families that they talk about.
Yes.
And like, obviously one of them had already been there for 2 weeks or whatever, or like a week. And the other family didn't go. And I don't remember about the third one. But yeah. So I was kind of confused by that but also, are they going to use the same port key to get home?
Good question. I don't remember.
Okay, cool.
I'll let you know in a chapter. I would assume so, but yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, they take it, and then when he's lying on the ground, so. Anyways, okay, next chapter, because that's where we are.
This is where I got a lot of notes. So this one's Bagman and Crouch, I think is the name of this chapter.
Bagman and Crouch.
My summary is, this is Christina's type of camping. And I spelled your name wrong in my notes. I was like, screw it. I was like, there's other schools and ministries. And I wrote, all bets are off.
Yeah.
As we jump into Quidditch. Okay. So you kind of started at this. But why are we going through all of this work to set up the port keys and the operation and the making sure muggles don't walk in and all of this and keep the Roberts family there?
Yeah, I was really confused by that too. And there's more than one field, so it sounds like they're meeting other muggles. Because
no, they've taken over the whole area.
Right.
It's just the Roberts family.
But they don't name Miss. Can I borrow your book real quick? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Get you to the front of the chapter.
real quick, I did some Googling today before we get into that. A Misty Moor, because I wanted to know what it looked like or what it was.
Yeah.
And a Misty Moor is essentially an open space with a lot of fog. So think of
Makes
like
sense.
Ireland and those kinds of areas that just get a lot of just fog and then it'll lift eventually. Whatever. I did some Googling.
Seattle gets that, but with a lot of trees.
Yeah.
You get the misty in the trees, the morning.
Okay, so they say okay, so about a quarter of a mile is walk from here. First field you come to, site managers called Mr. Roberts. Diggory, second field, asked for Mr. Payne.
Oh, okay. So yeah, there might be a couple of families at the beginning of each field.
Yeah, it just seems weird.
It's really weird.
And then they keep having to go and make them stop.
He has to memory wipe him, quote, a few times a day to keep him happy.
10. Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, that's not okay.
Yeah, no.
That's
no.
And then wiping his memory constantly. Like, that can't be good for you. I know it's magic, but like, that can't be good for you.
No, I can't.
Like, they're really just abusing these muggles.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was like, okay, what
convince, pay them off to go on vacation?
Right. Exactly.
Go to Mallorca.
Be like, you're going to have this huge like concert here and it's going to be so loud and we just need your space so that people can camp.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
we'll
leave.
Pay you double for every site.
Money.
Not worry about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't like this at all. I probably as a kid, I probably didn't think about it.
Right.
But as an adult, I'm like, this is creepy.
Yeah.
This is real creepy.
Yeah.
The idea of just like wipe your memory and walk away.
Yeah.
Has a lot of.
Is that the deja vu that we always get?
Oh, is that what's happening there? And I was like,
right. But
yes,
this kind of camping is my kind of camping.
I wrote, would Christina camp wizard style?
Oh, hell yeah.
With a bird bath in the front yard.
Okay, so if they're supposed to be undercover, they should not have all that kind of stuff. And I get it. But to have a tent that you just like pop up and then you go inside and it's like a 3-bedroom, bathroom, kitchen. I'm like, cool, let's do this. Like, no muggle is going to come in here and see this. Like, this
Christina's
is my kind
like,
of
I could camp for weeks here.
I could probably even live there at that point.
True.
But yeah, I was just like, okay.
That's pretty nice. Nice. I'll hold off for a second. There is a good picture in this book. I'm going to pull up in just a second, though. I did look up. They said that the one guy isn't in charge anymore because he suffers from bad lumbago, which is severe lower back and spine pain.
Interesting.
Like, that sucks. I mean, lumbar,
Yeah.
makes sense. And then they walk by the kid playing with the wand. Can we not baby-proof wands?
Right.
It scares the bejesus out of me, of my 3-year-old having a wand.
Well, and technically, aren't kids not supposed to play with magic anyway?
So they're not, but that's why I wonder if there's this, like, I don't know, grace period of, like, when you're not intentionally doing magic. Because we know
Right.
Harry, like, his hair grew back and he jumped up on a building and all that
Right,
before
yeah.
he knew.
Yeah.
So, like, I wonder if there's this kind of funny grace period when
Well,
you're a kid.
But this kid knew what he was doing. He was making the slug bigger. And then the mom stepped on the slug.
I know, it's so gross.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of just got to assume that for the really young ages, like I said, there's a little bit of a grace period that, like, he only knows what he's doing because he lives with a wizard family.
Right.
So all he's doing is, it's kind of like a kid using their imagination. He's just pointing a stick at something and, oh, look, it's cause and effect.
Oh, yeah.
It's not really what's happening.
Right. True.
But we also know, and I don't think we talked about this then, when one of the twins turns Ron Stuffy into a big
Yes,
spider, which is why
as
he
a
hates
kid.
spiders.
Yep.
So clearly this is how it happened. It's
Right.
Grab mom or dad's wand
And then
and it was like, out of anger, it was like, ka-cha! And
Yeah.
spider legs everywhere.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, we need to start baby proofing wands.
Right.
Lock
right.
this up.
Give them the ones that, like, that the twins have, like the
Yes.
fake one.
The fake ones.
Yes. But yeah. So Mr. Weasley wants to do every single thing Muggle style.
It's so cute.
I like the fact that he gives them a bunch of pans and pots
To go fill
to
the
go
water.
and fill with water. I can just imagine them carrying these like saucepans and like I could probably see Ron putting one on his head, kind of like,
Yep.
Appleseed and all that. So Johnny Appleseed.
It's true. It's true.
But yeah, and then being in line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Archie
Yes.
in line in front of them.
Yes.
One of the ministry guys is trying to get him to put on striped pants because he is currently in a woman's nightgown that has flowers all over it. And he goes, Archie, I like a healthy breeze around my privates. Thanks.
I wrote Raffle in my book.
Yep.
Muggle women wear them, Archie, not men. Now, in fairness, the description in this book, only because of the author's current events, is the only reason I'm pointing this out, is it says an old wizard was wearing a long flowery nightgown. It is not called a women's nightgown
No.
until the wizard calls it that.
Yeah.
So by her own definition, anybody can wear this.
Right. Yeah.
Again, I'm pointing that out because she wasn't a jerk when she wrote this book.
Yeah.
Yeah, just put them on, Archie. That's a good chap. You can't walk around like that. But I bought them in a Muggle shop, and I'm like, that's fair. You just walked
Exactly.
in, you just bought something, and you
Yeah.
want to let it hang free? I mean, that's what kilts are for.
Exactly.
Like-
That's what I was going to say. I mean, kilts and a poncho. I couldn't stop laughing at this chapter.
It's fantastic.
Just the way that it's described,
fantastic.
everything, like them trying to pretend to be muggles and like Harry. Though I did notice throughout 6 and 7 that Mr. Weasley really only asks Harry for help, muggle style, even though Hermione is also a muggle.
Yeah.
And I kind of felt like that was not quite cool. Like
It
it
is
was
a little
one
bit-
of those like,
Hermione steps
Maybe-
in a few times, but yeah.
but maybe she's just really far in the back with Ginny and like she's struggling to keep up with everything or what. But
Could be.
like,
She did struggle to get up the hill.
yeah. So I was just kind of like, okay, well,
It is a
there's
little
the money
mansplaining
and stuff
happening.
like that. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
was just kind of confused as to
Yeah.
Hermione's
Yeah.
also a muggle, dude.
Fair.
Yeah.
Even more than Harry.
But I liked how she walked away from Archie because she couldn't stop laughing at him.
So I need to pull out, I'm sorry if you're not on YouTube, but if you have the illustrated books, there is a phenomenal picture, I'll turn so you can see it, of like all of the tents. And they're
Yeah.
all super cool. Here, I'm going to go to it. Yeah, not drop it. Hey. Hey. Okay. So it's super bright and I love all the tents.
Yeah.
The best parts about this picture, if you look just a little closer,
is the floaty.
Is the dude walking around in a duck
like,
floaty.
That's so funny.
And I believe that is potentially Archie.
Okay. Yep. The women. Yep.
In
the
a
nightgown.
It looks like a nightgown. And this dude's running around in like a Jester's tutu, I'm going to call it.
Yep.
Like what they're all wearing is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And these tents are beautiful too.
Yes,
and I just
they
love
are.
this picture.
They're almost circus-like.
They're
in a
very
way.
circus-like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is
And it looks like Hedwig
and
is
there,
in the
and there's an
picture.
owl. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an owl somewhere. People peeking out of places. Yeah, it's a great picture. It's a beautiful
Yep.
picture. So if you have the illustrated version, definitely take a closer look at that picture. It's great.
You could probably
And I
also find it on Google.
try to remember to share pictures online when I do this. Christy, don't forget.
Right.
So yes.
So we learn about the other schools. Is that where
So
you
we
were
learn
going?
about other schools.
Okay.
And I knew most of these. I did have to Google this to get the full list. And it's really never fully laid out in the books. It's a combination of the books and some of the Fantastic Beasts.
Okay.
And a couple of the video games where we've kind of pieced this together. But there are 11 schools total.
Okay.
There's one in France, Brazil, Norway or Sweden, U.S., Russia, Japan, Uganda, and of course Scotland.
Okay.
Hogwarts.
Scotland's. Oh wait, Hogwarts is in Scotland.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes. We're way up
Okay.
north in Scotland.
Okay.
I just named 8.
Yeah.
I said there's 11.
So
There's 3
more
unknown.
somewhere. Oh.
Have
Okay.
never been said. There are a
Okay.
couple speculations that there might be one in China,
Okay.
but that has never been confirmed.
Maybe Australia or Germany or something
Australia
like that.
is another very common guess.
Or maybe
Australia
like
and China
Africa
are the
or South America somewhere.
two. Well, you got
Maybe
Brazil. Yeah. Or like Egypt is another common thought.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, it would make sense if it was Egypt because the referee is Egyptian.
and also Gringotts, you know,
Yes.
has a branch in Egypt.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Okay. Cool.
again, good speculation,
Yeah.
but France, Brazil, Norway or Sweden, U.S., Russia, Japan, Uganda, and Scotland.
Yeah.
And the U.S. one is called Ilvermorny.
Oh, cool.
It's cute.
So Percy's favorite person is mentioned, and Ludman comes. No, Bagman.
Bagman, there you go. Ludo Bagman. That's where the
Ludo
L came
Bagman.
from.
Okay. So he starts betting everybody.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
okay. And then Mr. Weasley is like trying really hard to stop
Get the
bet with the twins. However,
He's all for it.
yeah, Bagman's all for it. But then I'm like, okay, Dad said no twice. Like, come on. I get it. Like, whatever. He wants to win.
He's being
wants
a little slimy.
Yeah, he wants
Bagman's
to take
being a little
the guy's
slimy.
money.
Although Percy's dread of everything that is happening here and his like Bagman's love of the fake wands is hysterical to read.
Yep.
Because that's the brother of, oh my God, these guys are, my little brothers are embarrassing me. And then, oh no, my boss actually likes it.
Yeah.
Or not my boss,
Bagman, yeah.
but somebody I respect actually likes it. It's like,
Well, so he doesn't respect Bagman. He likes Crouch.
yes, because Crouch is more by the book, but
Yeah.
it's still somebody high up in the ministry.
Yes.
that-
But the way that he talks to his dad at the dinner about Bagman kind of leans towards he doesn't really respect him much.
And you kind of, in that conversation, get the impression Mr. Weasley almost agrees, mostly
Yeah.
because of his refusal to go after Bertha Jorkins.
Yeah.
That he's like,
But, yeah.
Why is there a ban on magic carpets?
Something to do with Aladdin. I don't know.
I can show you the world.
Exactly.
It's actually what I wrote in my notes.
Nice.
But I
Nice.
was like, I want a magic carpet.
I know, right? I have a feeling it has something to similar like flying cars. Like it's
But
not.
they said people could travel via broom. So I was like, how do these not get seen?
True.
Or it seems like a way, like a carpet seems like the best way to get a family with, I don't know, 7 kids around. It's
Right.
like minivan style
Yep.
over a broom.
True.
So it's a little, I don't know.
I wonder.
Classist
I
isn't
mean,
the word I'm
I
going
have a
after,
feeling
but,
we'll
like-
probably find out.
Oh, no.
We won't.
I don't think we ever hear about brooms or carpets ever again.
Why they're... Huh. Interesting. Okay.
I was thinking like maybe they blend in too much as household objects. Somebody else could just grab. And I was like, nope, that's not a thing. Because brooms would be the same.
True.
Unless carpets are like Aladdin, they have a mind of their own. And they can just take off whenever they want.
Right.
I don't know. Gonna backtrack just a page here. I enjoyed as he's going through introducing people. I'm not going to say the names because I'm just going to butcher them. But we learn about all these random committees and offices.
Yeah.
So we have the head of the Goblin Liaison Office, the Committee of Experimental Charms. He's had those horns for a while now.
Yep.
Which is really funny. An Obliviator. He's a member of the Accidental Magic Reversal Squad. Wonder if he knows Marge. So we know that that's a thing. And then Unspeakables, which are the Department of Mysteries. Top secret. No idea what they do.
CIA.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
And so I was like learning about like all these departments are all things that like, oh yeah, that kind of makes sense. Except for Goblin Liaison Office. Is that like an embassy sort of?
I mean, maybe it could be, or like something to do with Gringotts and the Ministry.
Could be.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's like Experimental Charms, Accidental Magic, Reversal Squad, which we already kind of knew about.
Right.
And then Department of Mysteries.
Yeah.
I was like, that is a long, kind of fun list of here are jobs you can do at the Ministry of Magic.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
And we know there's was it sports and games, and then whatever department Percy works for, Cauldron Bottoms.
I was wondering, like, if there's that many jobs in the Ministry, and then on top of it, every country has, I almost sneezed, has their own ministry. How many people actually work for the magical ministry rather than everyday jobs? It's so crazy.
Most would be my guess. Because then you also have, on top of all the ministries, now we know we have all these schools everywhere also.
Right, exactly.
That's like, that employs like a lot of witches and wizards.
Yeah.
Like a whole lot of people.
Yeah, for sure.
But we do know some prefer muggle jobs.
Yeah.
If you want to go be an accountant, go be an accountant. Like, you do you.
Yeah. Well, and
hopefully
then
they know how to wear muggle clothes better.
Right. Right. So when Crouch is there and he asks for some tea, Percy gets him some tea, and then Crouch calls him Weatherby.
Weatherby.
And I laughed because
you knew that was going to stick.
Like, of course.
And then Fred turns around and says, I was like, there it is.
Shut up, Weatherby.
I was like, yep, that stuck.
I was like, oh, man. Oh, man. But I'm sorry, but as a boss that you speak to every day, multiple times a day, to not know your name and for you to not correct him, or your dad not to correct him, something's up. It's weird.
I feel like, and there's no coming back from this, everyone has already heard my rant about people using wrong names.
Right.
So
right.
I'm going to say, I agree. Let's move on.
So something's going on at Hogwarts.
Oh,
is that the secret thing that, was coming up that Percy was talking about at the dinner?
Okay, that eye roll was amazing. That was a big eye roll. I know where water gets it from. No.
But now I wonder if that's why Bertha was so useful to Voldemort, is because there's something going on at Hogwarts. Do, do, do. Okay.
I plead the fifth.
So the salesmen, they remind me of like the popcorn vendors in like baseball games and like hot dog beer guys at the football games and whatnot.
$5 beer here.
Exactly.
$5 Bud Light.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they just talk about like,
so
okay, now that our purse bags or our coin bags are a lot lighter.
Yep.
I'm like, yes. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I love the stuff that they bought. And poor Ron being the normal like kid with money for one of the first times. Like, he regrets it, but it is, and I know he hates it, but I like that he, Harry's always like, I got you.
Right.
Like, I get why it bothers Ron, but also like, it's very sweet of Harry to be like, no, we're all going to enjoy this. So here.
Yep.
Like, here's something.
This is my Christmas present to you for the next 10 years.
For the next 10 years. Yeah.
Though Fred and George don't have any souvenirs.
Because
they did a bet.
they gave it all away.
Okay.
I'm going for my
Are we going
screenshot
on to
here
the
'cause I need it in
next-
just a second. Bloop, bloop.
The next chapter.
There we go. Yes. So the next chapter is the Quidditch World Cup. Yay!
Woohoo!
I was like, so my summary, the box company is ... fun, question mark? Game on! And then twins get the pot.
Yeah.
So
So not Dobby.
back up slightly.
Ah. Okay.
Mr. Weasley sounds impressed. This is a 100,000 seat stadium.
Yes.
So for reference, to put that in your mind, there are 8 in the U.S. that are that large. There are 8
Okay.
stadiums total in the U.S. that hold 100,000 or more.
Do you know a couple?
They are all college football.
That makes sense, actually,
Every single
especially
one.
probably down south. So I'm assuming.
No, 2 of them are up north.
Okay. I'm thinking Alabama is one of them.
Alabama's on the list.
Is Nebraska one of them?
Oh, do you know the name of the stadium?
No. I know it's the Huskers.
I just
I'm assuming probably one of the Texas, either A&M or UT.
A&M definitely was on the list. I think there were 2 Texas ones.
So probably University of Texas, which is the Longhorns.
Yes, that one was there.
I'm trying to think of, I doubt Gators. I'm trying to think of all the big, I used to watch a lot of college football. The Big 12 is usually the ones that.
I'm pulling my list back up so that I can actually see where they are because I just screenshotted it.
Oh.
So I couldn't.
With just the names of the stadium.
No, I want U.S. stadiums. And I'm just doing U.S. here. I know there are larger all over the world. Blah, blah, blah. But I just decided to focus on U.S. Okay. So number 1, you have not named yet. The largest stadium in the U.S. is Michigan.
That's not surprising. That is not surprising. Okay.
Followed pretty closely by 1,000 by Beaver Stadium, which is Penn State.
Okay.
I've been there.
Okay.
Thank you, Lauren. You guys will meet her soon. The next is Ohio.
Okay.
So now we're 3 up north. The top 3 are all up north.
Yep.
Then Kyle Field, which is Texas A&M.
Okay. Yep.
And then Tiger Stadium,
Okay.
LSU.
Yep.
I knew that one.
Yep.
Neyland Stadium, which is Tennessee.
Okay.
And then this is the Longhorn, Texas.
Yep.
Darrell K. Royal, Texas
Yeah,
Memorial
that one's in
Stadium.
Lubbock, Texas.
Yes. And then the last one is Bryant Denny Stadium, which is Alabama.
Okay. Okay.
Those are the only 100,000 plus in the U.S.
Okay.
And then it goes down Stanford Stadium, Cotton Ball, Rolls Ball. Like, it's a long time before we actually hit a non-college football stadium. And I was like,
Yeah.
fascinating.
Okay.
I thought that was interesting. I thought there'd be an NFL stadium up there.
I would have thought so too, at least one, maybe Dallas.
Yeah.
Or, maybe.
I mean, oh gosh, where do the Patriots play? New England.
Philadelphia.
MetLife?
Oh, I have no idea.
Whatever their stadium is.
I mean, I still call ours Invesco Field or the
Mile High.
Pepsi Center instead of the Ball, like Mile High Stadium. Like,
yeah.
it's not whatever it is now. Like, I never call it by whatever it is now. I'm sorry, but
Yeah, it's still Safeco Field for me. For the Mariners play. It's not
Exactly.
T-Mobile Park. Actually, I think it's something else now.
Exactly. I mean, Colorado, the Broncos have changed like 3 times in the last several years.
Yeah, it's whatever we grew up with.
I'm just like, whatever. It's Mile High Stadium. It's Invesco Field. It's Pepsi Center. Now Ball Arena or whatever it's called. I don't know.
Whatever.
But yeah, I would have thought we would have had at least one that would have been larger as far as NFL.
Yeah.
But
I'm looking up largest stadiums in the world. Good Lord. It's in India.
oh yeah, okay.
132,000.
Nice. Okay. That's a lot of
Whoa,
people.
that's a lot of people. Like, Jeebus. Yeah. Actually, it's 150,000 total if you include standing.
Yeah.
but it's 136 seated.
Okay.
Boy, boy. Oh, Michigan is actually 3rd in the world. And then
Oh.
Beaver is 4th. Ohio is 5th.
Okay.
Yeah, basically then it's all our stadiums. So it's just this one in India and then this one in North Korea.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm going to butcher the saying of that one.
Nice.
But it's 114. And then, yeah, Michigan, Beaver,
Okay.
Ohio, Texas, blah, 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 blah. Oh, there's a cricket ground up there in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia.
Okay.
The Melbourne Cricket Ground is right at 100,000.
Nice.
There you go. So the U.S. are pretty big. We're
Well,
up there.
if you ever wanted to know about stadiums,
I was curious.
our
'Cause
Google figured
in my
it out.
head, I was like, 100,000 sound that big?
No, it doesn't sound like that big, but it
Yeah,
must be.
Apparently it is.
Yeah.
Now we meet a new house elf. That
Okay.
is not Dobby.
That's not Dobby.
Are you
But
happy it's not Dobby?
I don't know. Because if it had been Dobby, it'd be like, okay, what's going to happen to Harry?
What is he going to do to
Harry.
him now?
Right. But it's a her, and her name is Winky.
Winky.
But yeah, I have.
She is ashamed by Dobby.
So, yes, because he is trying to make money for himself.
Yeah, how dare he?
Yeah, and I kind of get it. I understand like that thought process and everything from her. But I also think, like,
He's getting into all sorts of hijinks, is what she says.
Yeah.
Great term.
I mean, he's free. So he
Yeah.
should be able to make money doing what he's doing.
Also, is he like the first ever like free
Probably.
house elf that's not on, I don't know, death's doorstep?
I
Like,
guess. I don't know.
that seems weird.
So Winky is Mr. Crouch's house elf. Okay. I don't ever remember hearing him come into the box. They don't name him as coming into the box when.
Snuck
So we
in.
get Malfoy
Oh, we'll come back to that.
in the family. We get Bagman because he's the loudspeaker. We have
pretty cool.
Fudge and his group of people with the Bulgarian minister magic.
Who can speak English?
Yeah.
Which is also pretty awesome.
Yeah, we'll come back to that too. So, but they don't actually ever name Crouch coming into the box. But they don't talk about Winky again either
Yeah, I think you're right.
after Malfoy comes.
Oh boy. Yeah. No, you might be right. Fascinating.
Yeah. So, I wrote before I found out, how are the Malfoys in the top box?
By invitation.
Yeah. I said, what are they sucking up for?
It's the one person Lucius can suck up to. Fudge. 'Cause no one else likes him.
Right?
I'm not sure Fudge likes him. I think he's powerful.
Well, Fudge doesn't like. Well, I don't know that he doesn't like him, but Malfoy donated a lot.
large sum.
Yeah,
So he basically bought the tickets.
exactly.
Okay, fine. But yeah, right out of the gate, I was like, "Ooh, you waste no time in being a slime ball there, Lucius."
Right?
Yeah. Oh, these tickets are worth more than your house, Weasley. And glaring at Hermione, and I was like, "Whoa!" Right back at it.
Right. He
Still-
doesn't know how to be nice, and
Nope.
neither does
Draco.
Draco.
Draco stays fairly quiet this
Yeah,
time.
he does. How do you say his mom's name?
Narcissa.
Narcissa.
Yeah. Like, as in
Narcissist.
narcissist.
That's exactly what I thought about too.
That's
But
kind of what you're supposed to think about.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, she sounds charming.
Right. Yeah.
Which now, again, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree here.
Right.
Because now you have Mummy, who's clearly lovey and cuddly and rainbows and unicorns.
Right.
And Dad, who's basically a racist jerk.
Right.
Malfoy never stood a chance.
Oh, definitely not.
Draco never stood a chance, I should say.
Yeah.
Like, yikes.
Yeah. Okay. So.
What
Can we
did,
t-
what did
go
you
ahead.
think about Velas?
Okay. They have some sort of mystical power over men,
Yes.
specifically.
So-
Not women, but men. because you don't see Hermione having an issue.
So this is one of those for debate. In theory, if you were gay, you would probably have that effect. Hermione is not.
Okay.
So she doesn't, but you never know.
Yeah.
Same with a guy that might not. And even Mr. Malfoy, or I mean, Mr. Weasley doesn't really.
Yeah.
Because he's not a hormonal teenager. He can control it.
Right. They definitely have some weird random power over the boys.
It's a little like the mermaid siren song.
Yes.
Going Little Mermaid here.
Yep. But I don't understand totally. Well, okay, now I do. Because they're hoping the Velas will help with the players.
Distract the players and the coaches. And
Okay, that makes more sense as to why they brought them. Okay, yep, makes sense.
Yeah, they're a little interesting.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the mascots. I get why they're there.
We all have mascots. They're weird.
I mean, yeah.
They're weird. I've always thought mascots are weird.
One of the was it the Nuggets? I don't remember. One of the mascots just retired.
Oh, good for them.
Not the actual mascot, the person that does the mascot. Just retired. I think it was the Nuggets. I don't remember anymore. Anyways, yeah. My brain, it's all over. Okay, so the mascots and the players start playing super dirty during this game. Now, I didn't take a lot of notes during the game just because there's just like, it's going here, it's going there, it's doing this, it's doing that.
I like how impressed Harry is by it. Like, it's clearly that, like, yeah, you watch U.S. soccer, and then you go watch European soccer, and you go, oh,
it's two different things.
It's totally different. The skill level is just insane.
Yep.
And so I feel like it's, Harry's that, like, I know the sport, I'm good at it, but my God.
Yep.
Like, I love how he enjoys it. And Ron using the binoculars to watch the dude pick his nose over and over and over again is hysterical.
Yep, for sure.
I laugh so hard.
And then Hermione yelling at Harry, if you're not going to watch it in real time.
He realized he had it all slow and was like 5 minutes behind everybody. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
I love that.
That's so funny.
It's kind of that, like, when I'm like, a sporting event or Disney or whatever, and all these people are watching it through their phones recording. I was like, put your damn phone down and enjoy the moment with your child.
Yeah.
You're never going to rewatch this. And I don't care how many influencers you think you have, put your phone down.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. Yeah. Be with the people.
Yeah, for sure. Kind of like the obligatory fireworks videos that everybody takes and then never watches ever again.
I hate it.
But
if you are standing in front of me at Disney, blocking my view to record the damn show, I'm going to tell you not to. Stepping off a soapbox.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts.
But so they play super dirty. Crumb brings Lynch into the ground
twice.
Twice. Which Lynch is the one that went for it the second time and still didn't stop from hitting the ground. And I was like,
that's funny.
What, dude? Come on. You already did this.
Here's a few fry short of Happy Meal. He's hit the ground too many times.
Right. So the Bulgarian team kind of reminds me, the way that they're described reminds me a little bit of like a rugby player in a way.
They're very bulky built.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so the way that they talk about Crumb's face after he broke his nose and stuff, I'm like, oh, I've seen one of those before with rugby players and
that Owen Wilson look.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I like how Ron is like enamored by Crumb, but it's like, you're not my team.
Right.
But dang,
you're
if you're
really
not good
cool.
and you're young and you're like, this is cool. Like he really idolizes.
Yeah. I mean, he's only 18, so I think that's cool.
He's guessing 18. He doesn't really know.
Okay.
He's about 18.
Scream, say
young.
who won?
Yeah.
Okay. The twins called it.
Crumb
Crumb got
the snitch.
Yep. The snitch.
But
Ireland was already ahead. So, yeah.
By more than 150.
Bulgaria 160, Ireland 170. Ireland wins, and so do the twins.
Oh, what do you think they're going to do with that money?
Something stupid.
Okay, Molly.
I mean, come on.
I thought you would appreciate what they're going to do with it. What do you think they're going to do with it?
I will appreciate it, but it's going to be something stupid. So,
you are channeling Molly right now. That's really funny.
Yeah.
That's my line, is they're going to do something stupid. You're going to say they're going to go out and...
They're going to have fun. They're going to do something fun. It's going to be cool, but it's going to be stupid at the same time.
What are they going to do with it?
I mean, I think they're going to either make more Tavis, or they're going to sell, like they're going to start their business or something like that. Okay.
Building the
rewinding
business
back
is
just
a very good guess.
slightly is the, no wonder if you spent 6 months making all of these things, no wonder you didn't get as many owls. And I was like,
Molly, looking at you.
Yep. But yeah, the twins won. They figured it out.
Good for them.
Yeah, exactly. I'm so excited. But I like when Harry's like, obviously he's seeing it, so he's talking about it. But Bagman turns off his speaker voice, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you go." Like he's just like chatting away for a second, and then he goes, "Oh yeah, you guys probably want paid up," because they're like standing there with their
over the seats.
Yeah, they climbed over their seats and had their hands sticking out. I was like, okay, perfect.
Yeah, I like that. That's funny.
Yep. And we find out that the Bulgarian Minister of Magic totally played fudge.
Totally speaks English.
Totally.
Which is amazing.
Yep.
I love it when that happens.
I've been doing sign language all day. Okay, how does sign language help?
I mean, I think it's like gesturing.
Yeah, okay.
Like, you go there, walk this way. Like, because I'm doing really...
Yeah.
It's like you do the like I do with like a kid across the room of like, hey, you need to go there. Go get your shoes. Like,
right? Here, get your shoes on. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what an end to the World Cup.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I like that they bring everybody up to the top box.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's pretty cool.
Everybody gets to congratulate and root for even the Bulgarians and
Crumb
Ireland.
covered in blood.
Yeah, exactly.
And run. Oh.
Yeah, Lynch all like dazed from the second hit.
One has a concussion, one has a broken nose.
Right,
You know?
exactly.
What else could go wrong with Quidditch?
I mean, we didn't hear of any other accidents or other like injuries.
Craziness.
So yeah.
No rogue bludgers.
Yeah. So
No missing bones. No.
right.
I mean, Quidditch is more dangerous at Hogwarts.
It is.
I mean, kind of. But at
Nobody
least
falling
here,
off of their
at least
brooms.
here, and I meant to call this out, they have their Medi-Wizards, their medical team,
Oh, yes.
that immediately go out and fix things.
Yep. Why are they the ones too that had to stop the Velas and the leprechauns from fighting? Why
Yeah,
were
I
the
don't-
many
I don't
wizards doing all of that? I'm like, come on, security, where are you? Where are you?
That's
Come
true.
on.
Where's the Medi-Wizard medical team at Hogwarts?
Yeah, exactly.
Fixing broken bones.
Isn't that Madam?
Yeah, she doesn't come
Pomfrey?
down to the field, though.
That's true. Whatever.
She should. She should have an apprentice.
They could just
that does.
operate the kid there.
Voila, plah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Anyways.
So next week, we're going to do 3 more chapters.
Yep.
The Dark Mark, which are 9, 10, 11, I should say.
Okay.
The Dark Mark, Mayhem at the Ministry, and then finally, aboard the Hogwarts Express.
Ooh. We
Going
get
back
go
to school.
Nice.
Yes.
9, 10, and 11.
9,
Okay.
10, 11. Dark Mark, Mayhem at the Ministry, and aboard the Hogwarts Express. What's
Cool.
going to cause mayhem at the Ministry? And what is a Dark Mark?
Right.
And where does the Hogwarts Express go? No.
So
I got enough for that one.
earlier I mentioned too that this episode comes out in September. It's right after Water's birthday. So yeah.
How'd you feel
kinda
about
cool.
that? She'd be a
I
year
know.
older.
I know.
I mean, we figured how
Thanks.
we were looking the other day at how soon school starts. I was like, ooh,
Yeah, it's less than a month.
yeah. Well, it's
no,
a month
it's
and 3 days.
Yeah, a couple. Yeah,
A month and 3 days right now.
yeah. So, anyways,
Said it was
okay.
December.
Well,
Okay. I got to
what?
have one really, really quick go back because I'm going to
Okay.
go back a book here, not Harry Potter.
Ooh.
I was listening to a different podcast today. I just discovered, if you're a good 90s child, I discovered a Boy Meets World podcast.
Oh, sweet. I love that show.
Boy Meets Pod.
Yeah.
Fantastic. It's
Is
3
it
of the actors.
actually oh, yeah, with Topanga.
Writer.
Yeah.
Who is, oh my gosh. It's, yeah, Topanga, the best friend.
Yep, and the boyfriend. Isn't he on it?
No, not the main character.
Oh, okay.
Ben.
Corey.
Corey, thank you. I was like, Ben is the actor's
what
name.
Are they?
No, it's not Corey. It's who's his best friend? The kid.
Now that
his
I'm
name's right.
blanking.
And it's not him. It's Topanga, the best friend, and the older brother, Eric.
Oh, yes.
So it's
yes,
the three
yes,
of them.
Yes. Okay. I have seen
brought
snippets
in
of
a
that.
whole bunch of other. So far, they've already interviewed Mr. Feeney, the mom, the dad, and Minkus.
Mr. Feeney's still alive?
Yeah.
Holy
He's like
crap.
96 or something like that.
Sean Hunter.
Sean. There he is.
Yeah, Mr. Feeney is, I'm just going to Google this. He's 98.
So I think when they recorded with him, he was 96 because I have discovered this. This podcast is fairly old.
Yeah.
But anyway, they were telling a story today that made me laugh. I had to go back to, there's no coming back from this again, that they, so it was a Disney show and they had a deal. Disney had a deal that for wardrobe things, if they had to keep, the kids could basically come and get anything they wanted, but they had to keep full sets together. So they had to bring something in. So if you wanted like a pair of jeans, you just went to, the Gap or Old Navy or whatever, or Kohl's, bought a pair of jeans and then swapped them out.
Okay.
And so, like the guy who plays Sean, Ryder, did that with like the leather jacket that Sean wears. He was like, I want that jacket when the show wrapped. And so he bought a cheap leather jacket and just swapped it.
Nice.
And so stuff like that. So they were asking the other, two of them were like, yeah, I wonder if they ever like actually paid attention to like if you swapped something or just took something. And I think it's the older brother, the actor who plays Eric, that was like, yeah, I can confirm that they do. And they're like, what? 2 years after the show wrapped, Disney called him because they were missing one set of black socks from one of his outfits.
I'm sorry, but you can buy a $3 pair of socks.
And that's when he's like, I am not figuring this out. You guys will survive. But they were going through all of the wardrobes.
Yeah.
Putting them in a warehouse somewhere.
Yeah.
That apparently they like you can visit if you know somebody kind of thing. And I was like, oh, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
And they were going through, and one of his outfits was missing the black socks that went with it. That was part of the.
They probably got thrown away or something, or like.
That's it. He's like, I probably just like wore a hole in it and just throw it away.
Right.
But Disney called him looking for the black socks. And I was like, that's amazing.
That's so funny.
So I was going back to like missing buttons and stuff in my head. I was laughing listening to this. Like, oh, this is timely.
Right. Exactly.
But yeah, I thought it was funny.
Okay. Well, if you are just joining us, we're on Harry Potter book 4. And what she was just describing was our last book. There's no coming back from this. By
I really enjoyed.
Yeah. So.
And we will do at least one more other hiatus away from Harry Potter before we finish the series.
Yep.
Again, we're kind of making this up as we go, people. We're having fun.
Yep.
We're focused on this book right now. We'll make decisions later.
Yep.
That's not as fun as reading.
No, definitely not.
We'll make decisions. But we'll have at least one more Christina hiatus before we finish the series. If not 2 or 3. We'll decide. So yeah. So I'm excited to see what other fun stories come out of that one.
I know, right? Okay. We'll see you guys next time. See ya.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us for this episode. If you had fun, please follow, download, and review this podcast on your preferred listening platform.
If you're ready for the next chapter, join the spoiler-free conversation on our Facebook group. Search You Haven't Read What? The podcast.
Or on Instagram and YouTube for exclusive videos and behind-the-scenes content. Have a great week.
And we'll catch you on the next page.